of hymns on asphalt veins, echoes of almost drowned in the rains. No final mile, no finish line, just the hum of the engine rewriting time. They said we'd rust where the highways end, but forever's a bend we're built to transcend. The cracks in the pavement, our anthem's refrain. A road without shadows is a road without rain. No, the road to forever's paved with now. Tires whispering vows to the howl of the proud, where the dust and the diamond, the break and the bend. A journey that outruns every dead end. Yeah. Storms tried to name us, embers tried to plead. We're the ghosts of momentum, the speed that won't bleed. The rear view's a liar, the future's a spark. Forever's not somewhere, it's who we are. Horizon's a rhythm, not a place to arrive. The destination's the dare to stay alive. The road to forever's forged in fight, a compass of dawn in the teeth of the night, where the stars and the sirens, the curse and the creed. A journey that thrives where the fragile concede. Let the miles melt like wings in the sun. No end, no yield, just the now we've become. For when the last engine sighs into rust, forever's the road that remembers us. The sky's a funeral of endless gray, a monsoon of doubt where the brave decay. But these bones don't drown, they're carved from ember. A silent revolt no flood can remember. Let the deluge scream, let the cold conspire. We're the arsonists of our own desire. No requiem for the sparks we've sown. The fire in the rain burns brightest alone. Fire in the rain, ash turned to him. A phoenix of Scars bloom like roses in the mud's embrace, a language of wounds that time can't erase. The night's a liar, but the flame's a prophet. What drowns the meek only fuels the defiant. Can you taste it? The smoke on your tongue? A million never scorched where they clung. No absolution, no hallowed ground. The fire in the rain's the truth we've crowned. Fire in the rain, resurrected, untamed. A war cry of coals the cold couldn't claim. Let the tempest rage, let the tides deride. We're the blaze that outlives its own suicide. When the last drop swallows the sun's last breath, and the ruins whisper myths of our death, look closer in the flood's cold chain. The fire in the rain still screams our name.
Throne, a fortress of never, carved from our bones. But your whisper's a sledgehammer, hungry and raw. The cracks we've become are the cracks we'll claw. Let their cannons roar, let the ramparts rise, where the tremor no empire can weaponize. No flag to fly, no oath to swear. Love's the wrecking ball that outlives despair. Breaking walls for love, fractures turn to hymns as the sirens fade. We're the dust in the gears of their cold machine, a revolution where the shattered convene. Echoes of forbidden choke the air, but our pulse is a crowbar, cry in despair. The jailers laugh, but the locks can't see. The key's not a medal, it's you bleeding free. No martyrs where the rubble's a cradle we've learned to brave, where the crack in the dam of their hollow rain, a flood of defiance wearing love's true maid. Let their walls stand tall, let their chains compile. High love's the foundation of everything they'll exile. This isn't blood, it's liquid wildfire, a drum in the ribs that refuses to tire. They tried to cage it with laws and lullabies, but the heart's a beast that outlives its lies. Let the preacher scream of heaven's design. This muscle's a pagan, a renegade shrine. No pulse for the faint-hearted, no rhythm to borrow. The heart knows no martyr, only tomorrow. Heart not an organ, but a riot of scars, a war drum baptized in gasoline stars. Let the cowards beg, let the saints abstain. The heart's the first wound that refuses to change. It carves its own scripture in salt and in rust, a surgeon of chaos where the loyal combust. The world sells a fairy tale of love's gentle ache. The heart's a grenade with no pin left to take. No funeral for the pharaoh, no eulogy to write. The heart's the last law in a godless night. No funeral for the pharaoh, no eulogy to write. The heart's the last law in a godless night. Heart not a relic, but a predator's hymn, a barbarian's breath where the meat grow thin. Let the angels crumble, let the liars explain. The heart's the last storm that outrun the rain. When the clocks dissolve and the stars relapse, the heart's still the wild. No cage, no map, no map. silent rebellion where the fractured align. The world tried to sever with its never and none, but what split at the surface stays fused in the sun. Let the storms rename us, let the deserts conspire, where the drought-defying bloom in a funeral pyre. No epitaph for bonds that outlive their disguise. Unbreakable ties are forged in goodbyes. Unbreakable ties, a constellation of scars mapping the skies. Where the world sees cracks, we've carved our creed. A symphony of silence where the severed still bleed. They called us relics, ghosts of a burned out fuse. But the echo's a lifeline the lost can't refuse. The void's just a canvas for the ink we've become, a tattoo of trust where the numb stay numb. Relics, ghosts of a burned out fuse. But the echo's a lifeline the lost can't refuse. The void's just a canvas for the ink we've become, a tattoo of trust where the numb stay numb. Claims we're apart, but numbers can't measure the pulse of the heart. No distance, no death, just a thread left to climb. Unbreakable ties outrun the end of time. Unbreakable ties, a language of dust that the winds can't revise. Where the ruins chant alone, we've rewritten the code, a lifeline of light on the edge of a road. Let the clocks collapse, let the galaxies lie.